Welcome everybody. Today we'll be looking at some of the Pixar movies throughout the years, from 1995 all the way to the present day. Let's take a look. Pixar Animation's first film was Toy Story, released on November 22nd, 1995, which is one of the few films on Rotten Tomatoes to receive a 100% critic rating.
You are a toy! You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure! You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity.
In 1998, Pixar's second film would be A Bug's Life. The film was also released the same year as DreamWorks Animation's first computer animated film, Ants. Could that be a coincidence? In 1999, Pixar would release their first sequel, Toy Story 2, which also received 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, with many critics and audiences saying it was just as good or better than the original. Monsters, Inc. would be the fourth Pixar film released in 2001, and would show kids that maybe the monsters in our closets weren't as scary as our childhood fears led us to believe.
Bucket.
2003 saw Pixar's biggest release at the time, Finding Nemo, making over $940 million in the worldwide box office. It would also be the first animated film to win Best Animated Feature at the Academy Awards.
Finding Nemo would have never been possible if it wasn't for the extraordinary filmmaking environment created at Pixar Animation Studios by John Lasseter, Ed Catmull, and Steve Jobs.
In 2004, as superhero movies were beginning to grow in popularity, Pixar decided to tackle the genre with their big hit, The Incredibles. The movie that most film fans say deserves a sequel the most of any of Pixar's library of films. Cars would be released in 2006. Although not the most loved Pixar film, it was huge with kids in the toy sales. In 2007, Ratatouille would feature a rat named Remy, who fulfills his dream at cooking by befriending a human named Linguini and proving to a food critic named Ego that anyone can cook. In 2008's Wall-E, Pixar took a huge risk with a film that didn't feature much talking through the first 30 minutes, which was about a robot who falls in love along with its strong message about our environment and global future. The film was another successful hit critically and commercially. 2009's Up would be the first Pixar animated film not only to be nominated for Best Animated Feature, but also Best Film at the 82nd Academy Awards. It would also be the second out of 3 animated films to get that honor, following 1991's Beauty and the Beast. In 2010, Pixar finally released Toy Story 3. Just like Up, the film won Best Animated Film, and was also nominated for Best Film. Unlike previous Toy Story films, which scored 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, Toy Story 3 would feature a 99%. No big deal, right? After making 2 Toy Story sequels, Pixar decided to branch out to the Cars franchise in 2011 with Cars 2. Currently, the film is Pixar's lowest score film on Rotten Tomatoes with a 39%. Kids don't care though, because the film made more money than its previous film, with toy sales continuing to soar. In 2012, Pixar released Brave. Some of the characters, including Princess Merida, would find their way to the live-action and successful TV series on ABC, Once Upon a Time. Pixar released its first prequel in 2013 to Monsters, Inc., which would be Monsters University, which followed Mike and Sully in their college years before they became best friends that we'd know them in the original film. In 2015, Pixar released 2 films, the first being a critical hit and box office success of Inside Out, which would show how important our emotions really are.
Ooh, upgrade. Oh, whoops. Wait, did I just do that?
Hey, guys, what's puberty? I don't know. It's probably not important.
Whoa.
And The Good Dinosaur, which went through some production troubles behind the scenes. 2016 gave us the long-awaited sequel to Finding Nemo, with Dory now taking the main lead in Finding Dory, which would follow the character trying to find her parents that she lost many years ago. In 2017, Cars 3 was released, shining back the spotlight on Lightning McQueen and giving the film a more emotional story. Later in the year, Pixar released the film Coco, followed by the long-awaited sequel to The Incredibles and Toy Story 4 in 2018 and 2019 respectively. I hope this video was useful to you. Please like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, take care.